Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Shave 2 with the stainless steel carve coming up, and I thought I would pair the razor and the wolf whiskers with Talon Steel Echoes of Rain, which is a collaboration with MAOL Grooming. Both made in Canada, the razor's made in Canada, the brush is made in the States. Close enough. So the soap here is Echoes of Rain. It was made, I believe, near the end of last year, 2018, and the scent on this one, it's like a sweet, woodsy scent. There's a little bit of cardamom, a little bit of spice through it. It's a really nice scent. It's almost got a little bit of the Grooming Department Basique, which is the pine sort of woody scent. It's got that sort of scent through it, but a little bit more complex, a little bit sweeter, and a little bit more sort of spice and a sort of herbal type thing happening through it. But very nice scent. So here we go with the wolf whiskers. I'm just making my way around my brush den. This has got a 24mm black wolf knot, bulb knot, and this is very similar to the tuxedo knot from AP Shave Co, and very similar in feel and stuff like the quarter moon knot from Turn and Shave. So it's a beautiful little knot. This was the first wolf whisker synthetic that I ever got. It was part of a trade. I traded one of my old sort of resin and wood brushes. I can't remember who made it now. So here we go, straight into the soap. Never used this before, first time ever with this scent, but not Talon Steel. So the only thing that's changing today is the base plate on the razor, and I'm putting a different blade in the razor today. Beautiful. There's almost a sort of licorice type scent, like an anise. Just dipping the tips in the water and straight back into the tub. You can see that's really starting to build into the knot. Right, I think that'll do me. Now, I've wanted to use this soap and splash combo for quite a while, but because you can no longer get it, I wasn't too fussed about rushing, because the only way you're getting this stuff is off of a buy-sell trade. It's no longer produced, so I was very lucky. I paid for this. I picked this up when it first came out, and Sean Mullen over at MAOL Grooming, the owner and artisan at the company of MAOL Grooming that makes the splashes, held on to it for me. Oh, there's a signature on here. I'm assuming that's Sean's. Just noticed that. Right, let's start painting this on. I was going to do a head shave as well, but I've ran out of time. I spent the best part of the morning, did a bit of shopping with the wife this morning, and then came back and I made a massive pot of beef korma, paleo beef korma, and a massive pot of paleo Thai green curry. This is going to need a lot of water. Just going to paint it in. Let's go old school, back to the old ways. Oh, I'm going to be here all day with this. I've way overloaded this brush. No, maybe not. Not really diluted it down yet. One more dip, and we're there. So that's sort of what I'm aiming for. Translucent load all over, and that allows me to then spray the brush, and it shouldn't require a whole heap more water really to get the finished product. That's the theory. Beautiful, soft, scrubby knot. Oh, this scent. Wow, scent strength's a good 6 or 7. It's quite up there. Out of the tub, I would only put it around about a 4 or 5. Wow, quite woodsy, but I'm really getting that sort of cardamom and spiced pop happening. Just going to add a little drip of water. I was very, very lucky to actually pick a set of this up whilst I was in Canada and actually met up with Sean and his wife. I think it's Kim. It's a lovely couple, and the guy makes some awesome coconut chicken, which I need to grab his recipe because I forgot it. And again, a little sprinkle. Look at this lather. Definitely, definitely top of the range stuff. Right, let's start pulling this all over. Holy shit. Wow. And that's very, very easy to work with. It's not like it's a difficult ladder to get started with and finish. It's very dense. You can see right in there how dense that lather is. But that's scent. I don't know why I'm sniffing the brush. The whole bathroom smells like this soap now. Right, the Karve Christopher Bradley razor, stainless steel variant, 303 stainless, 3.25 inch handle. This has the Argyle knurling on here, which I also have in one of my brass handles. And I've got, let's have a look, hopefully that's thinking in there, the A-plate and a brand new Voskhod, which was sensational in the last shaves that I've used the Voskhod in this razor. Let's see how it feels. Actually, let's see how it doesn't feel, because I can't feel this blade in these razors. I'm absolutely amazed at how the Voskhod feels in this razor. I really am. I just wanted to go to mild, as I didn't have the nicest of smoothest shaves yesterday. Struggled a little bit with the open comb, but it still finished up great. The MAOL grooming splash sorted all my skin out, which was amazing. I've just got out of the shower, and in case you're wondering, this is a cold water shave. Even though today over here it's freezing. By freezing, like 16 degrees, 17 degrees Celsius. Feels like there's no blade in this razor. Really does. So there is the only downside, real downside to the Karve razor. You can see how that's just all falling off. It doesn't hold onto the lather. See, it's full of hair as well, so it's definitely cutting. It's not a major issue because the handle's got loads of grip. I mean, it's super grippy. I need to give a big shout out to Brandon. It's Brandon191, because he's the one that sort of pointed me in the direction of using this razor blade. And I tell you what, he wasn't half wrong. I've had that box or packet of Voskhod sitting there for a long time just collecting dust, and I was due to sort of just send them out and give them away, but I'm so glad I kept them. Oh, slickness for days. Amazing slickness. Amazing quality soap, it really is. that scent is delicious. And definitely no reaction to this soap today across the grain. Does it feel any different to the brass? I don't actually think it feels any different at all. It feels pretty much the exact same. But that is no bad thing, because the brass razor for me is still the best razor on the planet. This surpasses it now because it's stainless. It's, in my opinion, just a nicer looking razor with the metal on it. Looks nicer in silver than it does in gold. Or brass, whatever you want to call it. Right, I'm just going to wet my face again. Oh yeah, slickness is just incredible. I'll just show you now before I lather up again, just how easy the razor glides. Just skims over. I wasn't going to try any against the grain, but because I've had such a nice shave, so slick. Got a little weepers down here again, but that's more than likely because I irritated my skin and damaged it a little bit yesterday with the open comb. And that's pretty damn close to BBS for me. Wow, super smooth, super comfortable. It's hot. the razor a little rinse, rinse the soap out and the brush out, chuck the splash on, and away to work I go. So yeah, just from using the open comb B plate, moving to the A plate, which is 0.6 something brake, I'm not sure quite what it is. Very mild, but still efficient. Still gets the job done remarkably well. So as you can see there, I flicked the water out. You can see there's a big hole in the middle. So there's still lather deep in the knot. You've got to get that lather out. Well, I do it here. That is sort of what you're looking for. See the difference? And then I just smash it about on a towel. I'm quite rough with it on the towel. I don't, no real regard for being soft and gentle with it. And in the end you end up with that, which looks exactly like it did when I pulled it out of the den. Just rinse the soap out. Really impressed with this soap base, and I'm really impressed with the scent. I thought, with it being Echoes of Rain, I thought it was going to be sort of quite damp smelling and sort of, I don't know what I was expecting from it, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it to be quite so woodsy and so sweet, which it certainly is, and it smells beautiful. It's totally different to MAOL wood from MAOL Grooming, but you can sort of get that MAOL wood sense of it. You get that sort of hint through it. A good shake. Echoes of Rain from MAOL Grooming. There is the ingredients list. And this is a totally different scent, really. It's not totally different, but there's a little bit more happening in this in terms of the sweet side of things. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, it's a lovely kick from the alcohol content in there. So I'm getting a sort of, almost like a camphor wood type scent from it. There's a lovely woodsy scent. I'm getting a little bit of the cardamom and some spice again. Now I'm not expecting this to be a long lasting scent, but I'm just going to stick with this tonight and just see if I can smell it later on. It's definitely got a MAOL wood-esque essence about it. It does have that type of woodsy scent about it, but it is different. It's slightly sweeter. It's a little bit more complex than what MAOL wood is. And it pairs with the soap really nice. Now it doesn't smell exactly like the soap, I have to say, but they both smell amazing in their own right. But very, very close. They're not like a million miles away. So the soap for today, Echoes of Rain from Tallow and Steel in collaboration with MAOL Grooming. That's the splash. 3 little squirts of that in your hand and you're absolutely salty for ages. The good thing with that splash is it'll work with pretty much any woodsy type scented soap. Because your splash normally, especially this type of splash, is going to outlast your soap, that's for sure. The razor for today was the Karve Christopher Bradley razor in 303 stainless steel with a brand new Boss Cod blade, and I tell you what, smooth as is smooth as is smooth. It doesn't get any smoother than that or more comfortable. I've gone against the grain on quite a lot of my face. I mean, all my cheeks and stuff are smooth. My chin's pretty smooth. Down here's lovely and smooth up the sides. I'm very close to getting a BBS shave from this razor at the moment, very close. And considering I'm shaving daily, I'm not getting any real irritation. That looks better than it did yesterday after the shave. And if I stick to the solid bar for the next few days, it's going to look even better once again. It's going to get better and better every day. But I'm really happy at the moment. I'm not getting any ingrowns, touch wood. But we'll see how we go. Wolf Whiskers. This one is the Odyssey shaped handle and it's blueberry pie as the colour scheme. You might be able to see that nice purple and iridescence that runs through. It's beautiful. There's the coin in the bottom, Wolf Whiskers, and a 24mm Black Wolf bulb knot, very similar to the Tuxedo and the turn and shave, sort of 1/4 moon fibres, not the same as a 1/4 moon knot, but similar fibres, very soft, very luxurious feeling. And that's me done and dusted. Another cracking shave with a superb set of stuff, really. Doesn't get much better than that. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.